And welcome everybody to Enderal. Soap here. Another potential new series for us. If you don't know, I recently put up a post on the community channel saying, hey, ideas for new series. Things are open. A couple of suggestions came through. I put up a video for Disco Elysium. And I'm going to put up another here for Enderal, which is something we have played a bit of here on the channel a long time ago. A real long time ago. So, I decided, you know what, let's dust that off. We're in the middle of a new, well, not in the middle. We just started a new Skyrim series, so this might serve as a nice companion for said Skyrim series. Potentially. You, yes, you have got to let me know. I don't normally do the YouTube thing of, if you would please subscribe, it would help the channel so much. I don't care about that. But if you want to see more of this, of Enderal, you have to let me know. So, I'll be put on my YouTube content creator thing here. If you just let me know, write down in the comments below. You know, something like that. Ugh. Anyway, Enderal. Something I've wanted to come back to when the time was right. That time could be now. But anywho, we are going to start a new game. And before we do, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. I love the beginning of this. It's something that is forever etched in here. That is for sure. A nice day in summer. Alright, Alright, sensitivity seems to be fine, but I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. Now, let's see here. Let me see if good. Okay. Make sure our FOV is at a reasonable level. Alright, we have to go talk to Daddy. Hello, horsies. And a potentially burnt down house. Let's adjust that microphone a little bit since we're turning over here. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember if it was the last time I played or the very first time I played Enderal. I was not a fan of some of the, like, systems. And I think it was just because I was expecting Skyrim, but with slight modifications, not a complete overhaul of everything I had come to know and love. And now, in my more mature years, my palate is a bit more refined. Namely, I go into games and stuff thinking like, oh, stuff could be different. Daddy!
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh, well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. So we've completed that little bit of business. We're gonna go inside and, see if we can help with the cooking and the whatnot. X gonna give it to you. I've probably made that joke before. I don't know. Little giggling children. That's always, a sign of good things to come. It's kind of weird. I haven't played without immersive HUD in a while, so seeing the continuous, crosshair in front of me is a bit different. It's going to take a smidgen to get used to. Ah, here's the elk.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
Oh boy. And then, of course, the only options. But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have just a little less merciful, just a little less pious, because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
A nice day in summer. Oh, that's such a good opening. I've got the goosebumps. Let me become the Rock for a second.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today. Shattered, riven and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion. Clockwork, having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Okay.
Shh, hey. Sorry. Quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Makes. I think we'll stick with what we were saying as a child. Nonsense! Those bastardos from the temple killed them, not me, and I know that.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
I mean, it's not our fault the ship's so poorly guarded, and we couldn't have afforded the passage fee anyway.
Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Enderalians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Alright, now we are in our character creation. I'm gonna take a little bit to do all of this, but before we do, there are the 4 different races that we can choose from. So we have half Eterna, native to the swampy continent, destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Eterna to escape to other countries where various destinies waited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magical talent. Or magic talent, sorry, I added some words, or letters. Some revered them for it. Many Eterna earned their life as traveling minstrels. Half Eterna start with a bonus for elementalism, entropy, mana, and enchanting. Half Arizalian? Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but they start with bonus to heavy armor, two-handed health, and handicraft. Half Killian start with bonus on rhetorics, carrying capacity, I won't need that, sleight of hand, and marksman. Half bonus on light armor, one-handed, stamina, and alchemy. Okay, I've got something in mind. It's not fully formed as far as what a build is. Also, at this point, we're not going to be a stealth archer, so if you're here expecting me, of all people, to be a stealth archer, apologies. That's not going to happen. We're going to go with something different. So if you bear with me just a little bit, we'll go through some character creation. I'll see you on the other side. Finished up. Decided our character, who is going to be Okra M. And might be thinking, what's that all about? Well, in Elder Scrolls lore, there's Manimarco, who's like one of the more powerful necromancer type characters, ascended to godhood eventually. Stuff like that, I know. So it's basically his name backwards, because I think having the first name of Okra is kind of funny. And this character, Okra, is going to be... I want them to be more of a darker, wizardy, mage kind of type. Something like that. Dabbling in entropies and elements and stuff like that. That's the idea. So we're going to be a half Eterna, Okra. That's us. Let's go.
An Eterna, right. She was one of the last of her kind to leave Maya Awanath, wasn't she? Ironic. Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming.
Got a cultural bonus added to my spellbook. I'm gonna eat Smith's flower real quick. We've learned weakness to magic. Great. A horseshoe? No thanks.
For the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Okay.
Ah, here we go. Ah, smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Okay. We're chilling.
Oh, shit. I don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Nope. I was kind of curious. Do we have any magic? No. So our cultural bonus increases entropy and elementalism by 2, mana by 10, and enchanting by 4 points.
Someone's there.
I tried to lock on.
To the face!
Boom.
Come on,
Bip.
George!
Bip. Stamina's low. I know. Bip. Bap. Bop. Boom. You're down. Boom. Next level in 345. Bim. I'm stuck. Our friend is... Move. Boom. Get him. Oh. Picked up. Fireman's carry. Death Valley driver. Almost.
Oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Well, let's tie them up and gag them. When we arrive, we sneak out.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on. Help me search. There must be a rope or something.
Okay.
And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
Equip that. Take those.
Can't ever be easy, can it?
Some coins. I'll take those. Some coal. I don't know if that's going to be good for us or not. Ah, there's the rope.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing? Please! Just don't leave! We just wanted to...
We became thunder and lightning.
After we had left Osteen, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic.
Yeah, that's
Is
just...
that about it?
Yeah.
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine.
Mr. Freeman.
Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
We're treated well, clearly. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Breathe.
Tell me, what is time to the dead dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again, this just isn't happening. What is reality anyway?
I had a vision. While in the water. Oh, bloop, bloop, bloop. What? Where? Where am I? Oh. Okay. Assassination? That's not going to be us. Focus. Arcane stuff. This seems to be more or less what we are going to be looking at. Phasmalist Net of Souls. Arcane Stuffs. Tempest. Bloodthirst. Okay. Just curious, though. Look at some of these others. Lycanthrope. Ah, that's what this is. Okay. This is all elementalist kind of stuff. Thaumaturge. Sinistrope. Soul stuff. Phasmalist. Okay. I don't think we can use this. Yeah, we actually could. Alright, unlock all mage disciplines for you. You also receive a permanently boosted mana regeneration as well as the talent Focus, which lowers the mana costs for all spells by 33% for a short period of time. This sounds like what we need to do. Okay. So got all that. What's that? Apprentice of the Dark Arts. Devour Soul. This sounds metal. I like it. Quiet Casting is on there. Okay. Sweet. Alright, we need to meditate to leave, it would seem. It starts with the dreams. Aha! Look at us, we are buff. Alright. Now, I do remember some things. Like early on, there's not a lot of help. Health potion. What is that? Scroll of Boon. Okay. I'm just gonna take the coal. Not a chest. Alright. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there's like skeevers or rats or something like that up here, kind of around this area. And then I also remember, I think later on, Mr. Fox is not friendly. Just by default. He's very angry. Look around if there's any more loots. Okay. Meditate. Yeah, so we just have our focus and meditation for powers. We've got our clothes, so me taking their clothes didn't help. That's fine. A little health potion. Alright. Is my... Okay, just making sure. It seemed a little close there for a second. Journal. Okay. This is your journal. You can view quests and stuff. Okay. Sirius dead. I'm alive. Write down these words. Something, something, something. Alright. This is our hero menu. Basically like a character sheet. Enchanting is up a little bit. We're level 1. We are Okra. I almost said Orca. Elementalism and Entropy. Entropy is subject to the memories of the Sinistrope. Okay. So, Elementalism, Sinistrope. That seems to kind of be what I'm going to focus on. No looky-loos here. Alright. Hello, skeleton. A knife. Let me go ahead and equip that. Just to have something. A torch, coin, potions, pickaxe. Excellent. Anything else? Yeah, right over here is where the rats or skeevers are, if I remember this correctly. Again, it's been a long time. Like, quite a long time since I've played this. And even then, the ruin, just like in the vision. Yeah, right over here. Alright, what do we got? A fleshless lost one. An iron sword. That is probably better than our dagger that we picked up. But let's do this. See if this works. Didn't seem to do anything. So let's mine it. Because normally you could do your 9 swings with pickaxe and get ore and stuff like that. Alright, got a few ores. Let's see, for now, I'm going to go ahead and favorite that. Iron sword, give it an equip. The pickaxe is actually a bit of a better weapon. No, it says damage would be 4, which is -1. Which compared to our sword is 4. I'm not too worried about that. Let's favorite the potions as well for now. So that way we get our access if we need it. Just be at ready. Blood. Nothing in the tent, nothing in the barrels. Eyebrow itching. Keep it cool. Alright. Good, we can block. I thought there were supposed to be little skeevy rats or something like that over here. Oh, there they are. There's ataxia. Okay, we have enough experience points. Something receive enough to level up. I didn't quite catch all of that. That's okay. Alright, let's see what ataxia does. Lockpicking and pickpocketing are 25% harder. I'm not really planning on doing much of that. We have this weird fever, though. I do remember this. You feel odd, cold, but at the same time feverish. It takes its toll from you as you focus your thoughts. Carrying capacity reduced by 7. I think that is the fever that kind of pervades throughout the game. More spare parts. Wine bottle. Alright. Let's keep going to Abandoned Temple. Alright, auto-saving. Good. Love to see it. Some sponge. Take that. I think we're gonna have a look around first. You're raising your skills with learning. Are you... Take a look at the skeleton. I at least caught that much. Skeleton. Oh, where was it? A rune key? I'll take that. Skeleton. This skeleton. Hello. Nothing there. The question is, which... Thought there'd be a book around here. It was talking about a book. I'm not going to waste too much time on that. Alright, let's go over here. Hey, look. Nope. Seeing if we could level, but not quite yet. Hello, statue. There's the key. Got some steps coming up, okay. Or platforms would be probably a better way to put that. Hup. And a hup. Probably gonna need to be on this one. There we go. So like I was saying, I was thinking, like, did it even come up? Alright. Alley-oop. Let's see what we got in our kind of tutorial area of sorts. Now there's like something with poison fog or something like that. Certain areas, healing spells and health potions raise your arcane fever. Drink ambrosia to bring it down again. Arcane fever. That's the fever I was thinking about. It may not be the weird fever, or, you know, may be the weird fever. By 2% to 2%. Okay. Can I count over? No. I wonder if that's ambrosia on here. Let's just find out. Yep. Old robe. Gimme. Boom. Gimme that. Okay. Now, first and foremost, I need to look at some controls. Bear with me a second. Sprint is shift. And sneak control. Okay, that looks good. Thank you. I was trying to sprint in here and it just slowed us down. Alright. Lessens your arcane fever by 20%, so I'm going to hold on to that for a little bit. This old robe, we'll put that on. What else? Scroll of boon. And grounding, elementalism, lightning, that does 7 points of shock damage and half as much mana damage per second. Oh, we've learned it. Alright, let's come on over here. Grounding, let's favorite it. And let's equip it. Alright, so it's not an insta-cast. Takes a second. Got some good sound, listen to that. Kind of that little echo that it's got going there. Like it. Alright, so we came through here. We turned left. So we've got here and here. Let's check over here. Isn't there like a big guy that shows up in one of these early on? Or am I making things up? Scrap metal of an ancient nation. I mean, I might as well pick some key of the Forgotten Temple. Nice. Pick up some stuff. We might be able to sell it a little later. Not seeing anything else currently. That's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Room 2 has been explored. Oh, can we sprint jump? I gotta figure that out too. No, we can't sprint jump. Okay. Just gotta, you know, make sure, take a look. There are things I'm used to, things I'm not used to. It's not gonna be as different as Souls and Elden Ring, but you know, it's like little minor adjustments that we gotta make. Right. Rest in Enderal, you need a sleeping place, hence you need to search for beds and visit taverns. You don't have to yell at me for that. Learning book, okay. Marksman, heavy armor, elementalism, an inedible beer, a brittle longbow. I mean, I might as well take it, right? All right, let's sleep. 8:15 in the AM. Let's get a solid 8 hours. Oh, it's got the slow rest time, too. I'm used to some of the mods that kind of speed that up a little bit. All right, now for the books that we picked up. There we go. Scripts, no? Where was it? Or where is it is a better question. Ah, it's food. Okay. Increases elementalism for apprentice up to skill level 25. Costs 1 learning point, which I don't know if we can do that or not. Okay, it did. Heavy armor, marksman, sneak. I'm not going to obviously use these, but we'll hold on to them as a, you know, a just in case kind of thing. Alright, it's gonna go somewhere. Let's check the water. Back over here, though, real quick. I don't think there's anything in the water. We should have picked up a torch some point. Bloop. Oh, skeleton's empty. Do you have anything else around you? If you do, I don't see it. This is okay. Alright, we'll keep the torch for now. Corpses. The light. And the light. They are gone. Got any loot? That's the more important thing. Corpses can be gone, sure, but what? Give me the loot. Alright. Abandoned temple. Let's get it going. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? Because it was in our vision. Let's have a look around before we head down to it. No, that's not anything. Ice Claw. Found an Ice Claw. Ice Claws listed in your inventory under consumables permanently increase your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. I mean, someone like me doesn't really need that. I tend to travel light. But you know what? What the hey? While in Rome. Alright. Consumables. Ice Claw. Are you shiny? Nope. Alright, we have almost completed our loop. So, I guess time to come back over this way. And let's head on down. I don't remember how the fall damage goes, so I don't want to just hop down. But can we hop over here? No interacting with the machine. That's fine. Let's just keep it moving. Some of that mud. Oh, there's some more. Boom. There we go. Got some light. I remember at the time when this came out, it was like, oh my gosh, look at it. I mean, it still looks great. Don't get me wrong. It's just, we've come so far in modding. It's crazy. Human flesh. Poison damage. Alright, take a bit of that. Nothing up here. If I remember correctly, we've got to stop the wheel from moving. We'll take those. Some pennies, sure. More pickaxe. I don't think we need any more of the maul. A mana potion and boon, rank 1. Interact with that valve real quick. Sounds like something's breaking back over here. Alright, so real quick, let's see. Alright, so boon heals the caster. Worsens your arcane fever. The worsening of the fever can be lessened by the perk Mental Expert. Well, I'm going to use that. Having a healing spell just as a just in case, not too bad. Let's also get some noms here. Your body cannot tolerate wolf blood and chemica. Interesting. It's good to know. There's a scroll of the boon that we just learned. All right. Fair enough. I think I'll go ahead and favorite that for now. As a just in case we need it. Okay, so from here, I think there's some fighting up ahead, so give that a quick save. With control, you can sneak to stay undetected or to try a sneak attack. I know our sneak is not going to be great. There's a little something up here we'll have to take a look at. A blueprint for an iron baymore. Okay. Some coal. Yeah, let's just take all of it. I don't know if some of this is just junk or if some of it could be useful. Saw some movement. Yeah, there's the big boy. Hi there. Oof, that hurt a bit. Oh yeah, I've got it favorited. I can just pop one of those. And here soon, some ambrosia most likely gonna come our way. Let's stop sneaking. In fact, let's see if we can lure you back here. Can you fit? Yep, you can. Of course you can, that makes sense. And it's regenning health is what it looked like. Alright, let's just keep it cool. Keep trying to sprint jump even though we had a conversation about that earlier. Our mana's low, so let's remedy that. We have this one mana potion. And he is regenning health. Oh. Okay, the sword seems to work pretty well. Careful. That hurt. I was hoping to get a little range on that. A little phantom range, maybe. Careful. Hoop. This hay bale's helping. I'd rather just pepper this, but the way it's regenning health, I don't know if I can. Oof. Alright, a few hits away. First try! Let's go. And you give no loot? Hup tooey. That's what I say to that. Alright, do you have any loot hanging out, though? None? Not a fan of that. Alright, Sun Coast. Let us go. Souls unique can be categorized into 4 classes: warrior, marksman, mage, something else. Alright, we completed that quest. Plus 150 EP. Next level in, what did it say, 25? Alright, so we can find a way the ravines. We can collect pumpkins to hasten health regeneration, and mana fungi to hasten the regeneration of mana. I think we can do that. There's a pumpkin. I'm going to put these away because I think for a little while it's pretty safe up here. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Alright. Enderal, you pretty. Still, after all this time. Alright, there's another pumpkin down here. And one there. Excellent. Boom. Okay. You've risen to level 2. You received 5 learning points, 4 crafting points, and 1 memory point. Choose an attribute you want to raise. I think our mana for right now. Open the hero menu. You can change the map key for it. That's fine. We've opened said hero menu. There we go. Got that. Doesn't look like there's anything to actually interact with here. It's just our character sheet. That makes sense. Children, avert your eyes. There is a topless statue. How dare they? Okay. Enough of that. Can we meditate? Come over here and look at some stuff. So concentration, I wish. Does it tell? Yeah, it does tell us. Good. All right. Psionic spells stay 15% longer in effect. Entropy spells consume 20% less health. Psionic spells stay another 13. We don't have any entropy spells at the moment. So let's go back. Let's look at our elementalist. All elemental spells do 13% more damage. That seems reasonable to get right now. And then, you know, as we get entropy spells, we can come back over here to start working on this. But I think right now, a little bit of this, a little bit of that once we get there, should be pretty good. I'm thinking. I'm not an expert. But I you know, kind of like looked at the different perks and stuff before trying this out, just to kind of be like, okay, these kind of seem like they could work. All right, so our other thing that we were looking for is the mana fungi, which we picked up one previously. There's one. And a 2. And a 3. Heals health instantly. Moon carrot. We'll take a little heal on that. Thank you. And just make our way down here to the abandoned tower. Just adjusting that microphone just a touch. There we go. More of the scrap metal and stuff from an ancient nation. Flame bite. That seems like it's going to be elemental. Some ancient crystal coins. Yeah, we'll take those. Goblet. Sure. Bowl. Okay. Let's... Got a fire that deals 6 points of fire damage per second. Targets on fire take extra damage. So it's flames, essentially. So let's come on over here. Give that a favorite. I'm still going to lean into my lightning stuff for now. There's a trap. It's gonna trigger this. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 lately, and I'm like, oh, it's a mastery point. More human flesh. Alright, magical symbol. That gives us some extra EP, some more ambrosia, an old sword. We'll just take all of that for now. Give me this real quick for a little look. So that goes out. We can probably lure you over here. Now, will it kill you instantly is the real question. Because if it doesn't, then that could be trouble for us. Cave troll. Good. Some troll fat. Nom nom. Let's also go ahead and make a little quick save. Just in case I accidentally step on that. So what else do we have? Some old arrows, okay. More health potions, backpack. Take all of it. Some coins. Old vagrant dress. What do you... Let's see, I might like the looks of this one better. Granted, we didn't really look at what we had. But... I think this looks kind of cool. There's also, like I said, this, you know, that goes more in theme. But I like the way this looks a little bit better. Now, there's clearly a little something up there. So it would seem. Oh. Alright, there's Boon rank 1 and a Staff of Flames. Nice. So real quick, let's go ahead and favorite that staff, shall we? Boom. Save some magicka by doing that. Alright. Let's see. We came through, came to here. It was back here by the trap is where that door was. Back this way. Back out to the Sun Coast. Okay. It's getting a little dark. I think we can go ahead and put... I heard some laughing somewhere. Get some wild berry. Find out what that does here in a bit. Potentially. What was this? Oh. Salt root. Alright, let's check our stuff. Ingredients. Salt root. Damage our stamina, thanks. The thistle. Frost resist. Wild berry. Weakness to magic. Thank you. Very helpful. Very helpful indeed. I just want to explore, because I know we're supposed to, you know, go that way, but obviously got to look around. Hearing that. It's coming from down there. Hope. More hope. There we go. Oh! Take that. Some wolf meat. 4 points of health for 6 seconds out of combat. I'll go ahead and eat that. Get a little health regen. That doesn't require our, you know, fever. For cowbells and stuff. Some gauntles equip. We don't have any. Light magic is life absorption. Absorbs 3 points of health from the target. Can only be casted on enemies. Let's use that. Some shoes, sure. Some old arrows just in case. Potions and stuff, sure. Another longbow. You know what, let's just take it all. And also, just make sure we got our shoes, our gauntles. How are we looking? Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, a little kind of point of no return. Hoop. Hard fights require tactic. Press mouse 2 while blocking to execute a bash attack. Actually, to be able to see a touch better, let's see, can I wait? Yeah, I gotta search for the bed for that, which I haven't seen any. But I think coming up is just some more of those deer stalkers, the wolves, that we've seen. Yeah, there's 2 right there. I don't know if we got range on this or not. Doesn't seem like it. We'll just kind of stick near here. Let the train kind of help us, potentially. Possibly. Actually, let's bring out our Staff o' Flames for a second. Alright, so that doesn't reach. I'll use the tactic of terrain. Like this. There, this is a good place. Alright, show yourself. Alright, 3 of them. Let's see if we can bring them a little closer. Now, this seems like it would be a nice place to go. Do we risk it for the biscuit? Quick save, and I think so. Nice. They're not regenerating health. They're running away, though. I'd like them to come back. If possible. Seems like they don't want to. Unfortunate. Just want to make sure I don't get caught by anything, but looks like that's not the case. Or that's not going to be the case, would be a better way of putting it. Alright, I'm just looking if they do come back. Alright, so far so good. Search suspicious soil mound. Might need a shovel for that. Interesting. Hello. Bone meal, learning book, light magic. I don't know if we're gonna do light magic or not, so I mean, we'll definitely take all of this. But that book we might hold on to sell, potentially. You know, possibly. Anything under the waterfall? Oh, a jewelry box. Alright, Necklace of the Hunter Apprentice. Bows do 8% more damage. I mean, not something for us, but valuable. Sell it off, you know? Potentially. Some more iron ore. Let's go ahead. There's a dog who got up and is all... Okay. Just make sure he's getting back to his bed. Alright, some more iron ore has been added to our inventory. Crabs. Take that. Take some of this. All of you. Boom. Let me switch back over to our grounding. Doing decent damage. Oh. Take that. Crab shell. Restore stamina. Alright, a helpful one. Nice. Where'd that other one go? It's a little dark, so it's a bit hard to see. Is this you? Okay. Chair. Can we wait in a chair? Nope. Only bed. Okay. I had to check. Wine, saw, pickaxe, pots, shovels. Crusty bread. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, let's get the torch going. Ooh, heavy leather boots. Oh, those the wolves. Let's go with the staff. Yep. Boom. Careful. Yeah, run off. Ah, you're empty. Oh. Nice. It's one thing I miss playing the follow-on mod list. No kill camps. I can understand why it's turned off. There are plenty of people who don't like it. Don't like kill cams, that is. Boom. Have at thee. Alright, let's take that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there was a third one of the wolves. Get our health back up. Thank you to the magical carrot plant thing. Check. Find a way out of the ravine. That's just the straightforward. Actually, let's go sword on this. Boom. Whack. If I remember correctly, up here... Oh, another ice claw. Wild berry. A bird. We can't get... See if might be able to do that. Alright, let's get that ice claw. Boom. More on top now. Some fireflies. Little ants. Some wild berries. Yeah, there should be a camp up here that gets in trouble. Answers marked that. Carry the story forward, but there's a chance that some dialogue options aren't available anymore. Fair enough. Hello. Oh. Life absorption. Learning book. Need.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
That's a long story. Where am I here, and who are you?
Who am I? Findelires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way.
Oh yeah,
no
there's
reason to worry.
This.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Can you tell me more about this region?
Well,
try to get some
what can
knowledge.
I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Okay. See, are there places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Okay. More knowledge. You said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean, by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Role designated by Malthus. You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society, generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Well, let's see. We could learn more, but I think, an interesting thought.
Well, I didn't come up with it.
Okay. Trade some goods with you? Found some things in the ruins.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Okay. Tells us how to trade. We know that. Alright. So, let's come on over to this stuff. The bowls, sure. Goblets. All this ancient nation stuff. Definitely get rid of that. This bowl, tongs, some nails. Like coal and spare parts seem like they might be able to be used for something. I don't know. I'm not looking it up. But we'll figure it out. Some other tomes that we've used. What else? Learning books. We can definitely sell those. That's the elementalism one. Heavy armor. Light magic marksman. I'm going to go ahead and sell the sneak and the marksman. Oh, did not mean to sell the fungi. Heavy armor we'll get rid of. These clothes, sure. Heavy leather boots, sure. Old robe as well, why not? One of the bows, we'll keep one around just in case. This knife can go. This old sword can go. One of our pickaxes, that can go. Now as far as what you've got, or learning books. It's rank 1 life absorption. Okay. Alright, I think that's good for now. As also, what about my eyes? You mentioned that earlier.
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Fair enough. Alright, well, that's it for now. Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Alright.
Places, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means
Can't use the beds. What? We can talk to the apothecarius about the fever. Which we will do, but there's more stuff that gets triggered here that the song goes, and I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap things up for here. It's just, you know, a little sampling of what could be a new series. Again, as I said earlier, you gotta let me know if you want to see more of this. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here for now, and before I do, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.